Well, well, well. Another late start. I don't know what it is, but I keep missing the game start time for some bizarre reason. I don't understand it. Fact of the matter is this. Cowboys are not off to the hottest start. So, here we are, week 3 of the NFL season. Cowboys up against the Chicago Bears. Right, the Bears start with the football. They force him to go 3 and out. Dallas gets the football for their opening drive. Devontae Williams carries it for a big play. Then he gets it stripped out of his hands. And the Bears have another possession. And that's where we sit right now. Just lovely. It's gonna be could be a long game if it stays like this. Well, in any case, we're here. Week 3 is upon us. Bears right now have a 3rd down and 8. And they just allowed a touchdown to Romo Dunze. What? What the hell? This secondary's already getting humiliated after Williams turned the football over. Touchdown, Chicago. They cash in on the turnover from Williams. Really? That's how this afternoon is going to start, huh? Down by a score already. And of course, it's to Rome Odunze. One of the shining spots of this Chicago offense. Just great. Just freaking great. Gotta love Cowboys football, man. They're just a team all about failures. I may be noticing. There are some changes. Particularly to the possession of football and the overlay here. Well, to make a long story short, my old laptop has ran its course. It, for whatever reason, the network adapters just weren't working. The darn thing just didn't want to connect to my Wi-Fi, and as a result, I couldn't do it anymore. I had to change to my new laptop because this old one it's done. It's freaking done. It's ran its course. It's been a long, I think maybe I want to say for 4 years that I've had that laptop for. Especially considering the fact that it was through that laptop that I started this whole streaming ordeal. So that's been around with me for the first 4 years of this channel's history. Was only around for I think a couple of weeks and then the Thursday night game, but just simply because of the fact that now for whatever reason it doesn't want to connect to either one of the 2 Wi-Fi networks we have at the freaking house, it's ran its course and it's over. But anyways, back to what I was saying before. Bears just had to cash in on the takeaway after Javonte Williams just did not have the proper ball security. Let it get ripped out of his hands, and then on the ensuing drive for the Bears, they cash in and score at the hands of Rome Odunze. So just like that, Chicago's already up 7-0. Well, it's up to Dallas to answer. Williams has just got to have a tighter grip on that football. He can't just let himself get carried away like that. Seriously. You cannot be making those kinds of mistakes, especially against the Bears team that got humiliated by the Lions last week. You're going to let them score on you? Golly. First down after the touchback. Here's Dak to Ferguson. And Jake Ferguson will pick up a solid gain of 8. This could be one long afternoon if the mistakes keep happening. Jesus Christ. Second down and 2. Hand off to Javonte Williams. Picks up a first down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, I tell you. Well, I'll be damned. I just took a look at the early game slate and two of the biggest upsets that I've seen. I'll explain what they are in a second. First down from the 35. Dak throws to Ferguson. He'll only pick up a single yard. But the two biggest upsets from the early slate of games have easily been the Panthers, of all teams, shutting out their divisional rivals, the Falcons. And then the Packers, who decimated the Lions, destroyed the Commanders. Collapse against the Cleveland Browns to lose. Holy shnikes. I didn't think the Packers were going to lose that game. Here's a handoff to CeeDee Lamb. He tries a stiff arm. He can't get anything, and a flag comes down. Oh, and Lamb is hurt. Oh, boy. Lamb a little slow to get up. Oh, that stiff arm might have hurt him. And to add salt to the... Well, it turned out there were 2 penalties. There was a holding call against each team, so they offset and they'll replay second down. CeeDee Lamb right now, after the stiff arm attempt. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, that left leg. Oh, dangerously close to bending in a direction it shouldn't have. Oh, my God. Oh, that's graphic. Oh, my God. Hopefully he comes out of this all right. 2nd and 9. Dak to Ferguson. Trying it again. This time he has a much better result. Gets 4 yards. Meanwhile, Kevontae Turpin pushing and shoving some of the Bears defenders. Oh, they got to get Turpin out of there. It de-escalates before they can throw any flags. It's 3rd down. Boy. This will be one huge loss if Lamb can't get back out there. I mean, granted, they still have Pickens, but... Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dak completes. Pickens is able to get it in bounds for the first down. Gain of 5. Oh, boy. So yeah, because I had to switch computers, my mic may sound a little different. Either that or it sounds just as good. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens. Here's a handoff to Javonte Williams, making a couple spin moves, and he'll get 5 yards on the carry. All right, get that out of there. Second and 6. It turned out it was only a gain of 4. Williams is in the backfield. I still don't see Lamb in the lineup. May still be evaluating him. From the Bears 49. Back to Williams again. And showing that running back power and picks up the first down. This is just our second Cowboys game of the year. Week 1, we witnessed Cowboys falling short against the Eagles, of all teams. Last week I couldn't do it because it was a noon game and it was Giants, but somehow they kept it close and barely won. Now here in Week 3, already they're down early against the Bears. First down from the 42 of the Bears. Dak high steps it just outside of the reach of Pickens. Pass sails incomplete, second down. The right idea, just not the best execution. Oh, good Lord. Lamb has taken his left cleat off. He's got that left foot now exposed. They may go take him to the blue tent to get him evaluated. Oh boy. He might be questionable to return. Second down. Here's the first handoff to Miles Sanders. He gets a gain of what looked to be 5. That's still going to bring up a third down. Looks like Dallas is going no huddle here. Dak looking. Pitches it to Sanders. He's not going to have enough. Well, now what do you do here? What does Schottenheimer have cooking in that brain of his? It's a fourth down and what looks to be 2. As they are keeping this offense out there. Oh, they are going for this. Schoonmaker in motion. They may just try to get Chicago to jump. No, they weren't going to go for it. They were just trying to get the Bears to jump to no avail. Dallas burns their first time out. Oh, man. Well, looks like they're going to go ahead and bring out Brandon Aubrey for the field goal try. See if they can see if he can get Dallas on the board here. All right. What's the official distance on this field goal try? Let's see. It is a 53-yard attempt. This to put Dallas on the board. Good snap, good hold. Curves in. It's good. Aubrey Maddock does it again. Cowboys get themselves some points. It's a 7-3 ball game in favor of the Bears. But the big story right now is that CeeDee Lamb may get evaluated of that left leg of his. Again, as he tried to stiff arm a defender on a reverse route, that left leg just bent potentially in a direction that it shouldn't have. It did not look serious, but it was serious enough to the point that Lamb got hurt and couldn't get back out on the field. As he was walking on the sideline, he had his left foot out. No cleat on, no sock on, no nothing. So they may take a look at it and get it evaluated to see what his status could be like for the rest of this game. Good God. This would be something if Lamb cannot get back out there. The man who, without a doubt, sold in week 1. Week 2 wasn't much of a... Well, maybe he was much of a factor, but still. This is your wide receiver 1 right now whose status is in jeopardy. Oh, boy. Not having the best of times so far. Not to mention the fact that coming up next week for week 4, the Sunday night game, what else but the game against the Packers? That one I'm not going to be looking forward to. It's going to be the Micah Parsons revenge game. He's going to play his first game against the Cowboys. The field he was at for, I want to say, 4 years. Just now, it's just... It's going to be one hell of a storyline for next Sunday night, I will say that. And I don't expect Dallas to take care of business against Green Bay because they've had their number at home every single year. All right. Here's the kickoff to the Bears. They take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at their own 35-yard line. So defense not off to a good start after getting a 3 and out, which looked like it showed promise. The second drive, they just allowed Odunze to get wide open for a touchdown, just took off. And that was after Javonte Williams got stripped of the ball. All right, first down from the 35. And up to DeAndre Swift. It's a flea flicker back to Williams. He's going deep. He has got burden for another Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, the third, scores for Chicago again. One freaking play and the Bears just scored. This is going to be one long afternoon, dude. What the hell just happened? You just allow Luther Burden to just go off like that? Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me! Down 14-3. First quarter's not even over yet, and we're down 14-3. All because this secondary doesn't know how to freaking cover. Luther Burden, dude, what the heck? Are we really about to get humiliated by the winless Bears? This same Bears team that just allowed themselves to get humiliated by Detroit last week. And you mean to tell me that they're going to steamroll your asses? This is a sorry excuse for a defense. This is proof you should never have gotten rid of freaking Micah. Now look what you've done. Now look where you're at. Down 11. Allowed 2 completions for 2 touchdowns for over 20 yards. Inexcusable. Just unbelievable. Great. It begins already, folks. Dallas takes a touchback. They'll start at the 35. But if Dallas doesn't do anything on offense, they're screwed. Because clearly this defense can't do a damn thing. First down from the 35. Dak throws to a wide open George Pickens at the 50. First down. Boy. Humiliation begins already, folks. First down from midfield. Williams was in motion. Prescott found Ferguson, and he's down at the 43-yard line. Boy, I tell you. Again, if this offense doesn't kick it into gear, you're going to be humiliated on the road like this. Again, this Bears team is winless. They blew a lead against Minnesota in week 1. Got dominated by Detroit in week 2. And you mean to tell me that this is the performance you're putting up against them here in week 3? Here's Williams on second down. Gets the first down. Oh, boy. Williams on first down gets another handoff. He's still on his feet and down to the 30. Aside from that one mistake he made earlier in this game, Williams has been pretty solid. It just carries around all the better part of 2 Bears defenders before going down at the 30. Second and 5. They give us to Sanders. He runs into a wall and can't get anything. Now it's going to be third down and 5. Third and 5 from the 30. Dak throws to Tolbert after the defender covering him falls down and gets the first down. Jalen Tolbert with his first catch of this game. keeps the drive alive for this Dallas offense. Dallas is now approaching the red zone. I should say they're in it. First down from the 17-yard line. Fakes to Sanders. The pitch is to Ferguson. And forward progress will give him 4. And that'll take us to the end of quarter number 1. And we're already not off to a good start. This Dallas defense continues to get humiliated by even the worst of teams. We saw it against the Giants last week, and now another prime case of it here against the freaking Bears, already allowing 2 scores. Dallas needs a score of their own if they want to stay in this game. They'll keep their drive going with a second down when the second quarter starts in just a moment. Not liking where this is going already, man. I'm going to go get some water, and as the chair cam will now be activated. Okay, here's a 2nd and 6 for Dallas as we start the second quarter. That quick throw to Williams. He breaks a tackle and makes the reception for 4 yards as that'll bring up a 3rd down. Meanwhile, Lamb is on the sideline trying to walk off that foot injury, but well, he was out there for one play trying to see if he was able to work with that injury, but he can't do it. He was limping as soon as he tried to run a route. He might not be coming back in this game. That is not a good sign. 3rd down and 3 from the 10. And flags are down as this play gets whistled dead. That's a drop a bottle of water. Are you kidding me? Well, that's not going to help. False start, so move them back 5. Great. So now it becomes a 3rd and 8. Dak throws to Pickens, and the pass sails incomplete as it gets deflected off his hands. Great. Another drive ends in disaster as they cannot do a thing at all. So now they send out Aubrey for yet another field goal from 33 yards. And that one is good. So it's a 1-score game, but offense gets into the red zone, just cannot finish off drives. Still have not scored a touchdown this whole game, man. What the heck? Now, a part I don't like to see. Just a moment, this Dallas defense is going to step back out and probably get humiliated for a 3rd time. I'm not enjoying this, man. We had optimism when we kept it close to Philly and fell. But to keep it close with the Giants last week and barely edge out a win, versus, and now it just to get humiliated like this. The return by Devin Duvernay for the Bears, it's going to put them at their own 25-yard line from the looks of it. Time to see how else this Dallas defense is going to get humiliated. First down from the 35. Williams is going to run. He's got a lot of running room. A flag comes down as Williams loses his balance towards midfield. Well, but that's coming back. Holding on the Bears. So now it becomes 1st and 20. On 1st and 20, Williams throws it. That pass is almost intercepted. Malik Hooker damn near had a one-handed interception snag. Oh, boy. 2nd and 20, Williams throws. It's caught by Zacchaeus. For a sizable gain, it's going to be 3rd down. Okay, I need to turn on noise cancellation because I think that was one thing I forgot to do previously. There we go. See, that's what we needed to have happen. And now y'all can't hear the background noise of the AC unit. 3rd and 9. Williams' pass sail's incomplete for DJ Moore. Bears are going to have to punt this away. Punt nearly blocked. There's Turpin with a flag down. Turpin going to try to make a good return out of it. It does to the 33-yard line. Let's see what the penalty is, though. Looks like there was a hold on the Bears. So Dallas will get closer in terms of field position. They will take over what could possibly be the best field position of the game so far in just a moment. Going to take over at their own 43-yard line. First down, Dak throws to a wide open Jake Ferguson, who powers through, goes down to the 48-yard line. Second down at 5. And up to Williams. Powers through, gets the first down. I'm still working on that left foot of his. Hell, that whole left leg of his. Still not out there, though. First down from the Bears, 46. Here's a reverse to Turpin. Turpin trying to make some moves. Will gain 4 on that carry. And we have an injured Bear defender on the field. He'll take an injury timeout. Dallas will keep the drive going in a moment. It was Tremaine Edmonds that had gone down for the Bears. He's on the sideline. 2nd and 6 for Dallas from the 42. Dak throws wide open as Pickens. Still going down to the 20-yard line. Sizzle Adonis calls him the NFL young boy. Boy, nobody was even covering Pickens. But now they enter the red zone again. Well, no, actually, they're not in it yet. They're at the 21. Dak pitches it to Williams. Williams pushes through. Now they're in the red zone as Williams picks up 6 on the carry. All right. Excuse me. 2nd down and 4. Flag is down. Williams gets the carry. He will be forced to somersault for a gain of just 1. Damn, so there were 2 penalties on the Bears. They had 12 men on defense, first off, and then... the heck was the other penalty? Well, I don't know what it was, but fact of the matter is both penalties were on the Bears. That 5-yard penalty is going to give Dallas a 1st and goal at the 10. Sanders is in the backfield. Hunter Lipke in motion. Sanders gets the handoff. Sanders is inside the 5, down to the 2. Gain of 8 by Sanders, 2nd and goal coming up. Can Dallas rebound after the horrible start this game has had? Second and goal from the 2. Dak fakes the handoff, throws to Pickens, one-hander, touchdown, Dallas! NFL young boy with the score. Wow, that was a score they had to get. They needed that badly. Holy crap, and it was a one-handed bobble and then a snag. But now they're going to go for 2 to try to tie it up. Their first 2-point attempt of the season. Dak throws, caught by Tolbert in the end zone. It is good. We are all tied up. Oh boy. The drive that they needed to have happen. First the touchdown to Pickens and then the successful 2-point conversion by Tolbert puts this ball game at a deadlock. Whoo, baby. Suddenly, this is a ball game. All of a sudden, we got a game here, folks. Holy shnikes. This Dallas offense just woke up from seemingly out of nowhere, takes off, takes it the distance. Dak finds Pickens for the score. And then on the 2-point conversion, he finds Tolbert. 14-all is the score. Oh, buddy. Talk about a wake-up call. Now this defense is about to get tested. Because now with the game all tied up, can Dallas get another stop on the Bears like they did before? What a hell of an answer, man. A great catch by Pickens, solidifying himself as not only a wide receiver 2, but if CeeDee Lamb can't get back out there, potentially wide receiver 1. But let's not cross that bridge just yet. As Schottenheimer watches on the replay. Lots of fist pumps in celebration from Shotty. Super happy about that offense. Bears take a touchback. All right, first down from the 35. As the Bears go back to work. And this Dallas defense is, again, now going to be tested. Can they get another stop like they did on the last drive? Here's DeAndre Swift. He will get tackled at the 42-yard line. Oh, boy. That's not the start they wanted. Especially because Kenny freaking Clark was in there. Boy. Whew. Second down and 4. Over 7 minutes left to go in this first half. More in motion. Williams looking his way. Williams now under pressure. Has to get rid of it. Throws it away. But a flag gets thrown at the end. Did they get Williams as he was going out of bounds? No, turned out the Bears got flagged for an eligible man downfield. So what, it's 2nd and 11 now? 2nd and 9, excuse me. They go back 5 yards. Try a handoff, tripped up. They try a handoff to DJ Moore, and it does not work. So now brings up a 3rd down and 9. A golden opportunity here for Dallas to get themselves a stop. But they've got to get it here. Third down from the 35. Williams under pressure. They bring up blitz, and this isn't going to work. DeAndre Swift. They just gave him an open running lane. All the way deep into Dallas territory, man. What the heck? And that's the risk that comes with blitzing. Oh, good Lord. Now they're at the Dallas 23-yard line. Golly. Oh, my God. Oh, here goes Zacchaeus. Here goes Zacchaeus with another first down at the 10. Oh, my God. They're just letting him take off. Oh, good Lord. This defense still continues to struggle. Oh, Lord. First down from the 10. They're not necessarily, it's not a first and goal necessarily. Swift gets stopped behind the line. Gonna lose a yard. Second down from the 12. Low pass, and that'll be incomplete. Fake the handoff, tried to get it to, I believe it might have been Zacchaeus. But it bounced off the ground. So now that brings up a third down and 11. Or a third and 10, I should say. Third down. Williams under pressure. End zone dropped. Incomplete for Romo Dunze. It's fourth down. Donovan Wilson on the coverage breaks up the pass. It's fourth down, and the Bears are going to have to go for a field goal. Oh, man. He had it in his hands, but Wilson just made sure that he could not survive the ground. That's a big stop. Here's Cairo Santos. 30-yard attempt to give the Bears the lead back. And it's good. Bears are back on top, but only by 3. Dallas defense, for the most part, did what they had to do and get themselves a stop. And allow Chicago to just get 3 points. With Dallas about to get another possession, and with them getting the football to start the second half, quite a situation for themselves. We'll see if they can capitalize on this opportunity here in a moment. Right now, I got to run to the bathroom, so chair cam engage. Well, just caught the tail end of the kick return. Dallas will take over from inside their own 20. Ugh. First down from the 24. 4:09 left. Williams, he's in some trouble. Oh, boy. 1 yard only, man. Golly. Can't be serious right now, man. What the heck? Brings up a 2nd down and 9. Dak throws to his left. Tipped and incomplete for Tolbert. Oh, boy. Tolbert had it. He just couldn't haul it in. Oh, boy. 3rd down and 9. Back to Ferguson, and he gets down to the 30, but that's it. Boy. They go 3 and out themselves. Well, there went the opportunity. Now you're going to have to kick this away. Because I don't think you want to risk it here in your own territory now, do you? Well, that was short-lived. Devin Duvernay at the 10. And down to the 29. 2:25 left on this clock. Bears have all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning. All right. First down from the 29. DJ Moore on the handoff. Got 5 yards. This should take us to the 2-minute warning. Oh. And yep, it will. Well, 2-minute warning, folks. 2 minutes remain in this first half. Game that's gone down to the wire. I will give it that, but here's hoping the cardiac Cowboys don't come to play today. Just switch shoes here. I had my dress shoes on this whole time. Gonna switch to the old reliable Crocs here. Oh man, my left leg's starting to hurt again, which I don't understand. I mean, I haven't been using it much. All right, here we go. Coming out of the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. Handoff to, who is that? Mitchell? Apparently it's Mordecai. I don't know who the heck that is. But they pick up a first down. Kind of surprised the Bears aren't using their timeouts here. They've got 3 of them in their pocket. They go quickly here. Out to Mordecai. He gets a gain of 4, and now they'll burn their first one. Actually, no, I take that back. Dallas is going to use their second. All right. Second and 6 coming up for the Bears. 1:24 left in this first half. Handoff again, and a gain of 3, maybe 4. It was a gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. And again, Bears not using any of their timeouts. Williams on 3rd down, completes to Odunze. He's got a first down and he steps out. Oh boy. They may get into field goal range here. All right. The 39. Williams throws. He's got... Oh, my God. What the heck? Is that Burden again? Luther Burden, man. Again, they allow him to get open, and it's first and freaking goal. Good God. .28 seconds left, and now Chicago, I think, will officially use their first timeout. Actually, no. Dallas burned their final one. First and goal from the 10. Williams throws. Touchdown. Cole Kmet. Fuck, man. Just allow them to go all the way down the field and just get another score to pad their lead out to 9. Not this bullshit again. Fuck, man. Well, like Santos was going to miss the extra point, but it wouldn't have mattered. It's good. Great. Cole motherfucking Kmet. And now the Bears are up by 10 again. Dallas has not held the lead at all. Uh, 25 seconds left. Dallas will get it back without any timeouts. Try a return from the 5-yard line. Turpin is able to get out of the tackle and get out of bounds inside the 20. My guess is Dak just takes a knee and takes this to the half. I mean, unless they maybe want to try to get into Aubrey's field goal range to maybe make this a one-score game again, but that's a long shot. You have 18 seconds left. You have no timeouts. Well, they're not going to take a knee here. They are going to run a play here. First down from the 22-yard line. Got a long way to go. They want to try to get into Aubrey's field goal range. Dak. Get out of the pressure. There you go. Throws it to his right. Caught by Ferguson, but he's in bounds. They're not going to get this off. There's no way. There's no way they're going to get this off. Damn. It looked like they were going to start off a good. It looked like they were going to have a greatly executed drive, and then Ferguson gets tackled in bounds, and the half is over. Unbelievable. Which means you're still down by 2 scores. Damn it, man. Could not get out of bounds, could you, Ferguson? I just let the time run out, and now you have no opportunity to potentially cut it down to 1 score. It's still 2 scores. Now, granted, you will get the football to start the second half, but what good is that going to do if you're down by 10? Lord help me. Well, this isn't anything I was expecting after this game. At least the first half of it. Dallas down by 10. So they have the audacity to allow the Bears to just get another touchdown before the end of the half. Damn. What I tell you? me, man. F me. I mean, I had skepticism after the Giants game, but Jesus, I didn't think it'd be this bad. Lord have mercy. Liking this at all. This is gonna be one long. This is gonna be one long ass halftime period, man. So nervous I'm chewing on freaking saltine crackers to not get tempted to freaking do anything else to calm me down from nervousness. I don't know, man. Lord have mercy. Chris, thank you for joining, uh, fellow Cowboy fan. Yeah, we're both going through the pain together, buddy. Let me tell you, this shit hurts. This shit really does hurt. Sooner this second half starts, the better. Just prep for the Sunday nighter between the Chiefs and the Giants, which might actually be better than this game. Who knows? Ugh. Ugh. Lots of local ads, lots of ads I don't really care about. Boy, it just keeps going, man. Keep dragging on for God's sake. Okay. Let's get the second half underway. Oh, boy. Well, let's see what Dallas can do on offense here to start this second half, because before the end of the half, they couldn't do anything. Since I didn't say it before, hello, Lily. See you in the chat. Since I didn't say it before, away we go, and we continue from Chicago. Here's the return, and down to the 29-yard line. And that will be where Dallas will start their next drive. Their first one of the second half. I don't know at this point, Lily. I mean, the Bears could screw around and just win this thing, but then again, Dallas could very well do the same. It's just a toss-up. I honestly don't know. First down from the 28. Here's Williams, finds a hole, and he gets 9. He might have picked up the first down. Well, help if I throw the graphic on there. Jesus, turns out he didn't pick up the first down. Gain of 9. Bring up 2nd and 1. All right, 2nd down and 1. From the 37, Dak fakes the handoff. He finds Williams. He makes a move, spinning out of tackles, and that's a very hard-earned 2 yards, but it's enough for a first down. Oh, boy. All right, first down for Dallas here. They are at their own 40. Dak steps back, finds Sanders, and Miles Sanders will get a gain of 5. Yeah, Lily, you were all right to that. It's fine to think that. I mean, I'm not gonna get on you about saying they're losers. I mean, I've gotten used to the fact that they pretty much are every single year. Yet there are still those delusional fans that think that this is our year, but it isn't. Here's Sanders up the middle, gets a first down inside the 50. Boy, so Cowboys now enter Bears territory. First down from the 50. And up to Sanders again. He will get about 5 more yards. Boy. Second down and 5 coming up. Second and 5. Dak, look out. Oh, gets sacked. Damn. Didn't even see the pressure from behind him. He goes down. Jesus Christ. It was the last thing you wanted to have happen was to allow the Bears to just freaking sack the hell out of you. Golly. God dang it. Now it's 3rd and 15, man. What the heck? Backed up to their own 45. And Ferguson can't pick up much. Great. 2 opportunities, first at the end of the half and now at the start of the half, and they both get erased as they cannot do a damn thing, and they'll have to kick this right back to the Bears where they're more than likely going to score again. They've got to do something about this damn defense. Like, seriously, this is just humiliating. Here's the kickoff, returned by Duvernay, and out of bounds at the 25, 26-yard line. God. Could not do anything to start the half. And 5 minutes of that third quarter went by. Just great. Just freaking great. This is how the half has to start, huh? With a drive that just ends in a punt immediately. Like, seriously. Shit's starting to get out of hand. This is basically 2024 all over again. This face of disapproval, I tell you, I'm feeling right now. First down for the Bears. Just get the snap off, a handoff to oh my God, really? Here's Williams on first down. Pass this to... Are you kidding me? Really? 3 Cowboys defenders in the area, and not one of them comes away with the interception. God, that was it. That was freaking it, dude. Oh, they let that opportunity slip away. Well, then again, it was nowhere within the vicinity of them. But damn it, man. They can't catch a damn break on offense or defense. Second down, wow, they got lucky and got the play off, and they couldn't connect with Odunze. It's up a third down. All right, third down and 10. Sweet Jesus. Williams steps back. Wide open, man. Wide open, DJ Moore. DJ motherfucking Moore gets the first down. Just great. Opportunity knocking on third down, and on the secondary, of course you had to allow Moore to get open. Fuck, man. Just continues on. The 47. Williams to Moore again. To freaking Moore, man. Why? What the hell are y'all doing? Just allowed Moore to make another catch again? He didn't pick up the first down, but he picked up 9. Just great. Second and 1, handoff to Swift. He didn't get it. Oh, don't worry, they'll get it. Bears will pick up the first down however they see fit. Yep, knew it. Of course Swift would get it with him. Of course Swift would get it on the second try. Dang it, man. About to take a damn L in both of my fantasy leagues, too. What are they doing? They just allowed Williams to run! Oh my god, this is getting annoying. This team is winless, and yet this team can't seem to do anything. They just let Caleb Williams get 7. Oh my god. And now they allow Swift to get a first down. For crying out loud. Lamb has left the locker room. He's about to head to the sideline, but Give this to Moore. He gets tripped up for a gain of 3. You're inside the 30 of Dallas, man. What is this madness? Mofos are probably going to let the Bears just run away with this. Because at this one, I've got no hope. Second and 7. Swift gets the handoff again, and he picks up 3. Maybe 4 on that one. I accidentally clicked second or third down instead of second down. Now it's third down. Sweet Jesus, man. Just continues, man. 3rd and 4. Oh my God. Luther Burden again for a first down inside the 20 to the 18 freaking yard line. Torture just continues on, man. Oh, Caleb Williams keeps it himself. He gets 5. Oh, they've done nothing but runs, and for the most part, they haven't been able to stop them. Second down and 5. Give us to Swift. Gets 4 more. Third down and 1. Williams may just sneak it himself here. Swift still gets it. Nope. Williams doesn't sneak it. Williams will hand off to Swift, and he'll pick up a 1st and goal. Time for the Bears to take a 3-score lead. So the momentum the Bears are gaining here on this drive, there's no way. There's no way this Dallas team is stopping them at all. 1st and goal from the 7. This will just be from the 1 because they're gonna find holes and exploit this Dallas defense. It's just they're done. How is this guy still on his feet? Fortunately, they were able to bring him down. Not even Kenny Clark could bring him down. Did I call him Mordecai before? His actual name's Monin guy, but boy, dude just continued to stay on his feet. Oh no! Now who's injured on the Dallas defense? Wait. Oh no! I saw the number. I hope it wasn't Kenny Clark. who the hell was hurt, man. I saw the number of the player. I just hope it isn't who I think it is. Taking an injury timeout right now, but God, I just really hope it's not who I think it is that's hurt. Just end these damn commercials so I can see who it is. God, it is who I thought. It is Clark. Oh my God, no. Not Kenny Clark. Bro. The man we get for Parsons is now hurt. As if we didn't have enough going wrong for us. Great. Now they're without Kenny Clark. 2nd and goal. Gain of 3 yards, and that's about it for Monin Guy. It's now 3rd and goal, but Kenny Clark is on the sideline. Great. We're about to get humiliated for the upteenth time. Third and goal for the Bears. Boy, I tell you. Quick throw, and down to the 5 goes Burden. They'll go in, and I think they're just going to... Shit, no, they're going to keep the offense out there. Oh, boy. They would have to run a play here because this would not be the end of the 3rd quarter. DJ Moore, touchdown Bears. Again. Fucking again. Are you serious? We're done. This team may as well pack their fucking bags because they're done. Why do I keep supporting this team? This sorry excuse of a team, man. Why? Year in, year out, I continue to do this. And every single year they deliver failures. DJ Moore gets his 2nd touchdown. And now the Bears are up 31-14. It just continues on. And people are going to start laughing at us because we're supporting a team that it's all delusional around here. Gotta keep in mind, though, I'm not that delusional, though. Like, I'm one of the more conservative fans of this team, and that's fan in quotation marks, mind you, but dude, we're about to go down to 1-2. And considering the fact that the Eagles just came back and beat the Rams earlier today, who's to say Dallas is going to fall to last place? Commanders won, Eagles won, Dallas is about to lose, and if the Giants somehow stun the Chiefs, we're going to be in dead last. Dead fucking last. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. This whole game has been a shit show. I still have to endure another quarter of this. This embarrassment. This sorry excuse. Like, I could get mad all I want, but it wouldn't change the fact that this team is just, again, year in, year out, just nothing but failures. Even against garbage teams. You can keep it competitive against Philly, but when it comes to teams like the Giants and the Bears, forget about it. Got lucky against the Giants last week. What's your excuse this week? Getting steamrolled by the Bears, 31-14. This team is winless, mind you. You still find ways to get destroyed. Turpin on the return down to the 34. Whatever happened to that high-powered offense, huh? Whatever happened to that? Bears defense starting to step out of nowhere. Just blow coverage on DJ Moore and just allowed him to get in. See how bad this offense can deliver on this drive. Dak hit as he throws. Somehow finds Turpin and picks up a first down and takes a hit. Third quarter is over. Start with a big play, but for what? Fired, number 31 of the Bears just delivers a brutal blow to Turpin as he makes the catch. Third quarter's over. Only one more to go of this humiliation. Boy, I tell you. I could do a rant. I could do all kinds of acts of anger right now. But what would the point of that be? Honestly, what would even be the point of that? Like, nothing this team does is good. The offense can't deliver. We've seen it done before, but when it comes to this damn defense, on the other hand, without Micah, they're a totally different, and I wouldn't necessarily call them beast. They're a totally different unit. Like, I genuinely still don't understand what was the point of getting rid of Micah, man. A week before the season started, mind you, they got rid of the guy. Quite possibly one of the stupidest trades I've ever seen in my life. When I was informed of the news, I was walking around in Target looking for something that, like, maybe a new computer mouse to replace this one because, well, this one's met its course, but couldn't find anything. But while I was looking, I got the news that Mike had been traded. And I thought people were just pulling my leg, but no, it was true. Y'all miss Micah yet? Because I sure do. First down from the Chicago 39 to start the fourth quarter. Dak throws to Williams. He stays on his feet, but he can only get to the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't get anything. Man, oh man. 2nd and 9. Dak throws to a wide open Ferguson who makes a one-handed snag. He'll go down to the 29. Or, sorry, the 31. It'll be 3rd and short. Else going no huddle here. 3rd and 2. Easy first down for Javonte Williams. But a flag gets thrown. What else is new? Fuck you, refs. It comes back as it's a hold. God fucking bless it. An easy first down that gets erased, all because Terrence Steele had to hold on to somebody. Now you're dealing with a 3rd and 12. Now they're not going to convert this. They're going to be forced to take a field goal, and they're just going to end it. Because I don't see any success on this 3rd down and 12. Now, do I? There's no way they convert this at all. Nope, I knew it. Schoonmaker makes the catch, but... Oh, you're serious. Another flag is down. It's going to be another offensive hold that gets declined. It's going to be 4th down and long. Like, there's no way. Penalty boys are backing down, man. Huh. Well, never mind then. Illegal contact on the Bears that gives them a 5-yard penalty and a first down. And I didn't even get possession back to Dallas. What the heck am I doing? First down from the 36. Are you serious? Off the hands of Pickens, right into the hands of the Bears defense for a fucking interception! Really? Didn't even touch the ground. It's a fucking interception! Like, seriously? They can't do anything right anymore! Now this high-powered offense is turning into frauds! What is this madness? Pickens is rightfully pissed off, man. What the heck was that? First interception of this whole game for this Dallas offense. Hell, this whole season. Unreal. Of all times to commit a turnover is when you get some semblance of momentum. Now look at this. Ball goes back to Chicago. God, And this humiliation is just going to get piled on. I don't want to see anybody humiliating me. And people are going to start making jokes about canceling my channel. Can't get trolled again. Can't get humiliated again. Why not? Supporting a team that's just comedy material for everybody around the social media networks. Of all times, it had to be now to throw a damn pick. Now both sides of the ball can't do a damn thing. Offense started off strong. Now you throw a turnover. Because why the hell not? Knew I shouldn't have had any hope in this game. After getting decimated by the Lions, you would have thought this would have been an easy task for this Dallas team, but nope. Guess again. Guess a fucking again. Like I said before, sorry excuse for a team. You know what? This is vibes of 2 years ago. 2023, when they faced the Cardinals. They were heavily favored to win this. And they get steamrolled by the Cardinals 2 years ago. This year, it's the freaking Bears in week 3. It's always week 3 where they always seem to struggle the most. On the road against seemingly garbage teams, they find ways to get decimated. Am I surprised that they just connected with Odunze after they put pressure on Caleb Williams? Nope. Am I surprised they picked up a first down? Nope. It just continues on. Just keep steamrolling this defense, why don't you? It's not like they haven't done anything this whole damn game. Haven't sacked him, haven't caused him to turn it over. And they're letting out their frustration as they bring down DJ Moore for a loss, which the first decent thing that's happened for them this whole game. A tackle for a loss. But that's not going to matter. Y'all can't force them to kick it away. You said it, T-Star. You said it. 2nd and 14. Without Kenny Clark, man, they're just finding ways to run that ball again. I mean, I don't know if Clark's back in the lineup or not, but if he was, that didn't show it. Third down at 6. God. 3rd and 6 at the 45. And first down in 3, 2, 1. Yep, Zacchaeus. Knew it. I can just predict what the hell this Bears team is going to do at this point. Freaking Zacchaeus gets the first down, negating the tackle for a loss that they had 2 plays ago. This time they stop Burton for a gain of 2. You know who could have potentially helped? Jadeveon Clowney. But of course, they had to put him as inactive with his whole arrest situation. I swear to God, Jadeveon Clowney better do something next week against the Packers. But even then, I've got no hope. If this team just keeps getting steamrolled by these seemingly awful teams. Oh no, here's a flea flicker to Williams. He's gonna run. Slides for just a gain of 2. It's a 3rd down and 6, but it's not gonna matter. None of this is gonna matter if you can't get a freaking stop on these guys. Right. Might still have 3rd in the division if the Giants lose, but damn it. Or even if they win, but damn it, man. 3rd and 6. Williams gets out of the sack. Throws it low to the ground for Odunze. First stop in a while, right after allowing all those touchdowns. Jesus. About to get humiliated in fantasy. About to get humiliated in here. About to get humiliated everywhere. Lord have mercy. Their first punt that they forced in a long time. Here's the kick. I might have gone out of bounds before bouncing into the end zone, and that's what it did. Yikes. At the 5. Wow. They're not going to have a lot going for them in field position. 8:58. They're down 3 fucking scores. Lord have mercy. Again, this is essences of 2 years ago in 23 when they faced the Cardinals on the road in Arizona. They were a garbage Cardinals team. They were winless as well. At least I think they were. They probably were 1-1 or 0-2, but Dallas faced a horrible Cardinals team on the road. They fell to those Cardinals. This year, it's a similar situation. Struggling against the seemingly bad team in the Bears after being winless, getting decimated by blowing a lead to the Vikings and losing. Then getting destroyed by the Lions last week. Just for them to put up a performance of a lifetime against this Cowboys defense of all teams. At this point, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we do get humiliated because, again, I'm just used to it with all the years I've been a fan. I've learned to tolerate pretty much everything at this point when it comes to Cowboy humiliation, but this is still going to hurt. This is still going to freaking hurt. And again, they don't get a much easier task next week. I mean, they've got the freaking Packers. I mean, granted, they got upset by the Browns because for some reason the Packers fell into a trap game against Cleveland, but it's the perfect bounce back opportunity for the Pack. And I fully expect a steamrolling from this Packers team. Now, it doesn't look like Dallas is going to start at the 5. They'll start at the 8. Time's just not on their side right now. 8:58, they're down 3 scores. They've got to get a move on if they want to try to do something. Ferguson on first down gets the carry. He gets 9. Second down and 1. Uh-oh. Fuck. Of course Dak takes a sack. Great. And a 2nd and 1 now becomes a 3rd and 10. God. Well, no, it's a 3rd and 8, but still. Another 3rd and long that you're now in. Third and 8. You can just pack this team up. They're done. Forward progress, I think, will give them 6, but it won't be enough. They get 7, but it's going to be 4th and 2. At this point, they got to go for this. I mean, they can't just kick this away anymore. Wide open is Tolbert, first down. Well, I guess in a way, Packers fans and Cowboys fans can suffer tonight. Because both of us had brutal losses. Oh boy. Dak running for his life on first down. Incomplete, just gets rid of it. $7:08 left. Second down from the 22. Dallas throws. Dak throws. He's got Schoonmaker. It's going to be a gain of about 4 to 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 to 4. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Pass got tipped and incomplete for Flournoy. Are you kidding me? They got to go for another 4th down again. They can't just kick this away anymore. I mean, there's still a chance, but it's just a semblance of a chance at this point. But any 4th down opportunities now, they have to go for it. You can't just kick this away anymore. They ain't converting this. Predicting it now, they don't get it. They're just going to give it right back to the Bears, aren't they? No, they connect with Flournoy for the first down. Man, what the heck? You're picking now of all times to start doing something? I would get hopeful, but what's the point? First down, and Ferguson has a first down at the 50. Again, I'm not going to get... of course the flag is down. This is coming back. Here comes the hold he called it. It gave the first down catch by Ferguson. Watch. It's going to happen. This is almost every single time something decent happens for them. Well, I was half right. It was a holding call, but it's on the Bears, not on Dallas. Penalty does get declined, so it is a first down. First down from the 49. Dak throws high. He's got Turpin at the 13, 14-yard line of the Bears, and a deep connection from Dak to Turpin. High snap, first down from the 14. Ooh, Miles Sanders makes the catch and only gets 3 yards on the reception, and that is it. Wow. Second and 7 from the 11. 5.5 to go. Cannot dilly-dally here. And Dak just gets rid of it. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Flag is down late. Did they seriously consider that tackle on Dak roughing the passer? Okay, I'm sorry. Even as a Cowboys fan, that should not have been a flag. I'm saying this as a Cowboys fan. The Bears got screwed. He grabbed Dak by the legs. How in the hell was that roughing? Golly. Referees don't know how to make the right calls. See, a delusional fan would not say that. Let that be known. First and goal. What kind of a throw was that, man? What the heck? Trying to connect with Ferguson in the end zone to no avail. Becomes second and goal. 5:17 left. Let me tell you. Second and goal from the 5. Dak Scott Williams. He's down to the 1. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Office is going to go no huddle. They're going to go quickly here. And what the heck? A similar throw to what that first down attempt was for Ferguson. Tries to go for Pickens in the corner of the end zone and just nowhere near him. Now they got a 4th and goal at the 1. Really? That's how it ends? You throw an interception in the end zone on 4th and goal? Why the hell didn't you just hand this off to freaking Williams? Can't even get a pity score. Intercepted by the same player of the Bears that intercepted him earlier, Edmonds. Great. Why didn't you hand this off to Williams? 3 of the 4 attempts he just had to throw. The passes were perfect, yes, but it was 4th and goal at the 1. You could have just handed it off. This team may as well pack their bags. We're going into they're going back to Dallas with the humiliation from Stephen A. Smith, because it's going to happen. I can already see it. This motherfucker's going to laugh up a storm. I just don't see any way this team can rebound from this. Going up against the Packers next week, I'm expecting a steamrolling. Meantime, share cam engaged. Gotta go to the bathroom again. Let out all my pissed off frustrations. Hand off to Swift is good for 4 yards. This point, I don't know what to say anymore. Let out all my frustration earlier when the first interception was thrown. Of course, there was a second one that was fired. Timeout. Dallas still used their first one. Toss to Swift. He loses 4 yards on the carry. Third down. Timeout. Third down and 9. Williams finds Zacchaeus, but he stopped a couple yards shy of it. It's going to be 4th down. Dallas will burn their final timeout. Jesus. Well, Bears are going to punt this away, but this ain't going to mean much, honestly. Goes out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. Now, Dallas got the touchdown. They would have made it interesting. But no. They threw an interception. Oh, lovely. They put Joe Milton at quarterback now. What could possibly go wrong? Last time on first down completes to George Pickens for a big first down. So Dak's day is done. They put in Joe Milton. And this is not going to end well. And up to Miles Sanders on first down. Boy, he's really running into a wall. It's just 2 yards. Dak, 31 completions for 252 yards and a touchdown, but 2 interceptions. Golly. Second and 7. Milton throws and somehow caught by Spanford. He hurdles a defender. That's the first positive. Oh, no. Of course, the flag is down. Shouldn't have got all excited. Great play by Spanford is about to get erased. They finally catch a lucky break. Tyler Guyton gets flagged for an eligible man downfield. And rather than be inside the Bears 5, they go 5 yards backwards. Massive play by Spanford, and he hurtled over a defender, just could not do anything. It's now 2nd and 12. Throws, it's caught by Flournoy for a gain of 10. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and 1. Milton throws. He's got Tolbert. First down at the 30. If they can at least get one more touchdown, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, I know we're going to lose anyway, but it would still be nice to get themselves a touchdown to end it off, you know? Just to say they didn't get too humiliated. First down from the 29. And up to Sanders. He takes off. He gets a gain of about 8 to the 21-yard line. $52 points allowed, no takeaways, and no sacks last week, compared to today where they've only allowed 14, 3 sacks, and 2 takeaways. Of course, it's us. 2-minute warning is upon us, folks. I think if the Dallas offense can pretty much just get one more score, then that would be a decent way to end it. But then again, it doesn't matter. This team's gonna lose. Chair cam engaged. I'm gonna get some food for myself real quick. Got some Mickey D's to chow my frustration here. Sanders on second down, coming out of the 2-minute warning. He'll pick up a first down inside the 20. This isn't going to matter, man. Whether they get it or not, I'm not going to be satisfied. First down, Milton way overthrows Tolbert. Damn it, man. Second down from the 18. Sanders will get just 2. Third and 7. Milton now throws a pick. Damn. Every quarterback throwing interceptions for this Dallas team, because why the fuck not? Pack your bags, Cowboys. You're fucking done. 3 takeaways for this Bears defense. 3 of them. Just take 2 kneel downs already. This game is over. This has been over since midway through the 4th quarter. I guess I don't know what else to say anymore. So, anyone else about to prep themselves to watch the Stephen A. Smith video that's going to be coming out later today? Because I know it's going to happen. Unfortunately for the Dallas Cowboys, man, they were heavy favorites to win this. They simply could not get the job done. They get their asses steamrolled by the Chicago Bears, and they get told to bear down. Your final: Bears 31, Cowboys 14. And the Bears pick up their first win of the season against this Dallas team. Let the humiliation begin, folks. Because I'm ready for it, and it's not going to be pretty. Well, folks, that's going to wrap things up here for this nightmare of a game stream. Appreciate all of y'all coming out. This is going to be tough to recover from, especially since they've got the Packers next week. We'll be back at it again in about an hour for Sunday Night Football between the Chiefs and the Giants, which I'd be surprised if the Giants won that one to really rub it in our faces. The Giants win this week. That would mean that every single team in this division except the Cowboys won. That would just put a cherry on top of this shit Sunday. Well, I'll see you guys in an hour for Sunday Night Football, but until then, I'm your distraught and disappointed host, JC, signing off for now. Thank you for watching, and stick around. We'll be back in an hour for the Sunday Nighter between the Chiefs and the Giants. Peace out, everyone. What the hell was that game?